Welcome back to RCR Wireless. We're here at HetNet Expo with Todd Landry of JMA Wireless. Todd, thanks for making the time.
Thanks so much. Just glad you could join us today.
So we're talking to a lot of people about trends they're seeing with carrier DAS versus neutral host. What are you seeing?
Well, certainly the DAS market is a significant growing trend. We're seeing a lot of demand, literally from all verticals. We do a lot of business in all different types of vertical industries. We're publishing a lot now about our success in places like stadiums, so we've had a lot of growth there. We're probably one of the fastest growing in that space. So it's an exciting time to be in the DAS business, particularly for both indoor and for outdoor DAS solutions.
So what are some of the stadium deals that you've recently participated in?
So some that everybody would really know. Levi's Stadium is, of course, one of the high-tech stadiums in NFL today for the San Francisco 49ers. We just did an announcement of Angel Stadium down in LA. We've done High Point Stadium, Rutgers, so we both do stadiums in the university sector as well as in places like the NFL and Major League Baseball. So a number of well-known venues.
And these are mostly new DAS versus upgrades?
Yes. Most of what we're doing is new DAS deployments. Many of you know places like Levi's was a brand new stadium that we deployed. In the case of Angel Stadium, they did a major renovation, so this was a brand new DAS deployment for them.
And have these mostly been neutral host deployments?
Yeah, we do business both through the operators and through the neutral host providers. It really kind of depends on who the lead is for that deployment in a stadium. We work with all the neutral host providers at one level or the other and support them in every deal we work in.
Terrific. Now, besides stadiums, are there any verticals that are particularly promising right now?
Well, it's funny because it seems like almost every vertical is trying to solve the problem of providing connectivity and capacity for the people in their environments. So naturally, stadium environments where you have a high density of people, airports is a big move. There's still a lot going on in the metro areas where we're deploying a business inside of metro stations and inside of rail cars where you have people on the move and commutes. Coverage within tunnels where those things are going, particularly in international sectors. And then when you get into buildings, it's organizations, so large facilities that want coverage in building because the phone is becoming such a critical part of business. And then in multi-tenant environments, hospitality, healthcare, still a big growth sector. So it's almost like every vertical industry has some good level of growth going on in it.
Okay, and you did mention outdoor DAS at the beginning. Are you seeing much activity there? I feel like there's been a little bit of renewed interest recently in outdoor DAS.
I think there is, and when you look at outdoor DAS, you look at places where there's going to be sensitivity to it. Large metro areas where I have, particularly events, holiday events where there's parades and high densities of people in those venues. There's different ways to service those entities in outdoor, but we think that coverage in those areas, particularly with a DAS solution, creates a real efficient way to do that.
Okay, great. Now, we know that a lot of RF engineers are very interested in working on DAS deployments. Can you give us a little bit of information about what you look for on a resume?
Yeah, absolutely. Clearly, designing RF technology into a venue is critical in terms of understanding radio frequency stuff. So a number of our engineers that work directly with our neutral host partners and with the carriers have education in the area of engineering, but then are often specialized in the area of radio frequency technology. So we look for a lot of that, particularly in the systems engineers and people who work with the actual deployments. We do the same on engineering inside because we develop all our own technology. Our engineers stem from electrical engineers, software engineers, as well as mechanical engineers because we do a lot of very intricate designs. We're well known for compression connector technology, which is founded on some of the, or created by some of the top mechanical engineers in our industry. So those are the kind of expertise that we look for.
And the connectors can help with reducing the interference, isn't that right?
Well, they can help with reducing the interference, and one of the things our compression connectors are most well known for is really lowering the PIM, the impact of distortion on the signal. which affects things like LTE performance. What's unique about it is that it not only is it really consistent in the way it mates with the conductors in the copper, but it also is very easy to deploy because it is a one-piece universal design which gets compression connected onto this cable and is very secure and very consistent in how it's deployed, and then comes with a weatherproofing design that allows you to instantly weatherproof the system in a very, very clean way.
That's great. That's great. All right, Todd Landry, JMA Wireless, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks for joining.